Morning. It's chilly. It is Tuesday, the 28th of March. One of the things I've been thinking about is my energy level. It just seems like lately that I get gassed easier and I need more breaks, even though I'm doing less relatively. And I've talked about this. I've talked about it maybe being, the fact that I have to be so mindful with my leg. I don't know. But I'm searching for more energy. I want that energy back. So, yeah. Next 2 nights should be freezing, literally. Not as cold as it's been in the past, but still cold. Hopefully it's just the next 2 nights. I know tonight I'm going to probably stay at a shelter. If there is a hostel maybe a little bit past it, maybe I'll do that. But I don't remember seeing one. I don't think there is. It'd be nice to stay somewhere tomorrow night, if possible. So there's that. A lot of owls in this area. Oh my gosh, all night. You could just hear them. They almost sounded like chickens. A little bit, hooting and clucking. It was pretty cool. I tried to get some video of them. They tended to be quiet once I turned on the camera. So, yeah. Today's goal is about 20 miles. I think 20.1, maybe something like that. See how my energy level is today. That's all I got. And I forgot to mention this morning, I found some more holes, 3 more holes in my tarp. 2 of them are kind of slits, which might be just from rolling them up. That happens over time, even with my Sol Poly. But, some of them I think might occasionally be from the fact that it sits on the back of my pack, and sometimes when I'm going under stuff, I hit things. So, unfortunately, with the amount of food I've got in there, I can't fit it in there as well. And then when it's wet, I like to leave it out, but I'm thinking about getting something to kind of wrap it in, hopefully to protect it. Maybe using my Frog Togs, which is, by the way, a brand of reindeer, if you didn't know. So, anyways, by the time I get home, it's possible that my tarp might be more tenacious tape than anything. But I knew that, and I think I will probably order another one when I get close. So, 20.1 miles to the Jenkins shelter. There's some decent elevation change today. And I felt better. It felt like I had some of that energy that I wanted. I got a little sore the last couple miles, but I just decided to slow down even more, just take my time. Was considering doing some sort of, big day tomorrow, but I don't think that's the move. Originally I planned something like a 13.5, but I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll get to the next shelter and load up on water, depending on what the, elevation, what the terrain looks like. If it's a bunch of uphill after that, then I'm not going to do that. But if it's steady or going downhill, then I'll get a bunch of water and keep going a couple miles to a campsite, just to get ahead a little bit. Because I think I do have like one big day in there, and I'd like to spread it out. I'd like to get to Parisburg Friday, and I'd like to get there earlier. So the more I can kind of push through, the better. And tomorrow's going to be a really nice day. Maybe I'm not ready for like a 25-mile day. So that's why I'm thinking about not doing that. Maybe I look at the terrain and it looks great. I don't know, but I'm leaning towards not doing something like that. Burke's Garden. I've never heard anybody talk about it. Not like I'm a huge, subject matter expert on this, but I was impressed. That is really cool. It looks like a giant crater in Virginia. And it's, I think there's only one way in and out too. And it's this picturesque farm in farmland, like laid out in a crater. And it's not a crater. It's actually a giant sinkhole. But I was just really impressed with it. And basically you walk along, I'd say probably almost half of the rim. I thought that was really, really cool. Yeah, no pictures I took could really do it justice without standing on the edge of it and looking out into it. I thought it was beautiful. And so many times I was like, I would like to live here. I would like to live here. I think there's something about certain terrains, and Virginia's got a lot of it. I've always wanted to leave Virginia, but, when I look at the land here, and maybe it's from growing up here, and I know there's other states on the East Coast that have similar stuff, but, sometimes I just look at it and I'm like, it's beautiful. Conversely, I've seen, I didn't see any swastikas before coming to Virginia. Maybe it's because we're closer to, people can get here easier, and, probably the type of people that do shit like that are the type of people that wouldn't put the effort in to get somewhere. So if you can just drive up, it's probably really easy to, do something stupid. This is bothering me. My InReach. I put it on extended tracking. And what that is supposed to do is it's supposed to shut it off in between. And lately it's been getting stuck on. So it drains my battery. It was fully charged, and now I've got like a quarter battery left. And I'm not going to get a good opportunity to charge my stuff for a couple days. Also, the one battery bank that I've been having trouble with, like, I charged it all night and it was still stuck on the last dot. So just life is hard. First world problems, but it is annoying. And then I looked and I saw that some of the days I think were missing. So there's big chunks out of my tracking, which then what's the point of doing it? What's the point I missed the first 2 days, and then I was like, I should really track, and, I'll have a record of, every day. And I thought that'd be cool. But if there's big chunks missing, then why am I even doing it? You know, I think even with the map, my friends can still like click a button that says locate and kind of see where I'm at. If it doesn't, I don't know. I'm starting to think about not tracking. This way, I know that I'm not going to waste battery. If I need this in emergency and, then it's there. I could actually leave it on all the time if I'm not tracking. It just sits there. The battery will go down over a couple days, but still. I'm wondering, I don't think it's placement because it's been in the same place the whole time. And it was tracking just fine. This is kind of a recent thing that happened. Anyway, yeah, so that's about it for today. It's supposed to be freezing tonight. I am so happy somebody did this. This is the Jenkins shelter, and somebody put Leroy Jenkins, which, to be honest, was in my mind all day. The Leroy Jenkins shelter. It is now officially the Leroy Jenkins shelter. So, yeah, they put it up there too. I'll take some pictures of it. So, it's the one graffiti that I really appreciate right now. Yeah, that's all I got for today. Talk to you soon.